everybody, and welcome back to X-Men Evolution Analysis and Watch-Alongs. Today, moving on to episode number 5.
Are you bored and need some new content?
I'm not sure what this ad is about, Katya.
Patreon. It's about Patreon.
What's Patreon?
Patreon is where you can access a lot of our content for hours and hours of entertainment.
What kind of content do you have?
Anime reactions.
Wow.
We have movie reactions.
Wow.
We have show reactions.
Wow.
And we have a lot of things in store for you.
Join today.
I don't care what anybody says. The best one of the best reactions that we were doing here on Patreon, and the reason is because not only is it completely different from the majority of stuff that we're doing, but it's hilarious.
It's so good.
It goes super fast, and by super fast I mean like you're having so much fun with it, and then you're like, oh crap, it's over. And we look forward to like the cameos with just like Wolverine because I want to see him just get
It's the music.
They all have the music. But it's like every single time they're trying to recruit somebody, something happens. And I'm just like, okay, guys, learn to properly recruit, because this ain't how it goes. But we are moving on to episode number 5. It really feels like we've done like 20 episodes already, but let's get started. That's the horns with the city music. Oh, that's close.
Yeah. I know.
You're on the intro.
You're important.
Oh. You stick out because you're white hair. You're important too. Oh. No. Oh God. It's one thing if it wasn't super close.
Yeah.
This is just. Oh God.
Go!
Oh.
You can do
As
it!
long as 4 seconds.
No!
Oh, come on! Yeah!
Yeah, but now his arm is all like... Uh-oh. Oh.
Anybody got a question on the floor?
Oh, he's so cute.
I said, well, be concerned about the spikes later on. Rival. Uh-oh. The music. You know there's a problem. It's just so fun when you can be like, hey, you're on the intro, you're important. That's why shows like this let us know, because they show everybody. So I don't want to be spoiled who's added, but I don't know if they're going to add. He's so cute.
I know. He's the best.
Yeah! Speed and spike.
Good game, man. Yeah, Dan, there's a rule, man. Thanks, guys. Good game.
Uh-oh.
I know your secret.
I should have known you'd holler.
I did not think he was going to sound like that.
Everyone knows it.
That does not fit him. I thought he was going to have a low voice.
Myself. Hey, that was a great pass.
Super angsty boy.
There's no way you could have made it down the court in time for a shot. Hey, dude, I got moves you can't even imagine. And I'm through holding back just to make guys like you look good.
Bitch!
Aw.
Seems like that boy has been competing with you.
You should not be in the locker room.
No.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, okay. They're really new.
Waiting outside. I think the boys' locker room makes her mother nervous. Right. Some game, huh? It's tight that you showed. And miss my favorite nephew's.
Aww.
Not a chance. Thanks again for coming out.
Now it's even more personal now he unlocks something.
Are you all right? I've been concerned about you lately. You know, about the things we've discussed before. Still can't get over that last
Wait, how's it already cooked?
Did you see how it was animated?
Yeah, but it was already cooked.
Was it pre-cooked?
exciting?
He's just that good.
That you've kept it concealed this long. I'm telling you, I got it covered.
That's what they always say until something happens.
What? This is New York. Evan, you need to take this seriously. The Xavier Institute can offer you training. I don't need training.
No, I'm not going. You say again, if something's gonna happen.
Anyone messes with me, bam!
Why would she say yes to that? Because
Aw.
something bad is gonna happen in school tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Aurora, how's it going with your nephew?
Just as I feared, Professor. He's being stubborn.
All right, we'll go to Plan B. Scott and Jean will arrive in the morning. By the
No.
way,
How many times?
they checked it another
How many times has this happened? You know what's gonna happen.
for some reason.
Just a bit, I understand.
I
And
know.
then he's gonna mess up
You're
somewhere.
confused. Let me help you. I was there once.
Very well. Keep me informed.
Oh no.
Your money.
Yeah.
Not even on your best day, Daniels.
Really?
You'll never catch me.
I'm gonna flick him.
Man, don't give up, do you, Montio? That's because she loves you. She's concerned.
Oh, here we go.
We all are. This certainly explains why you're always coming home with holes in your clothes.
Uh,
I always knew this was a possibility, Vi. While you did not receive the mutant gene as I did, we knew it could show up in future generations.
It's really not so bad, Mrs. Daniels. Having special powers can be pretty cool sometimes.
Oh, yeah? I'll tell you what, Shades. Let me see
Shades.
what you got that's so cool. Evan! Sorry, Mom.
so,
Oh.
It's just Scott's powers aren't really what you'd call indoor-friendly.
Okay,
Very
whatever.
true.
Look, man.
But I still think he should have it like around
Some
more.
home for freaks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got school stuff to take care of. Evan.
really?
Oh.
What the heck?
Oh.
Ah! Freaky, man! What's going on? Whatever it is, it stops now!
Yeah, but then he's gonna get blamed.
I know.
Pietro? Call me Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. This is hair
Look back for a
silver.
second. Well, would you look at this? Seems my old pal has a few tricks of his own. But as usual,
Oh my god.
not as good as mine.
Oh my god.
You've got powers too? Duh. Finally. Remember, Daniels, anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh god.
Do I take that back? But why would you want to rip me off? Kids, man, for the challenge. Look, when you live as fast as I do, there ain't enough things to occupy my time.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah.
Like, his brain probably works like.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
on again.
Probably can't stop moving today.
Too slow, but a surprise. You know, I think you're gonna need some more time.
Are the cops supposed
No! Do not set him up!
Ask and it'll get past you.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
sad?
That's better. Now mind your manners. In any case, it might be best if Evan had other things to distract his mind. I've already enrolled him at Bayville. Now, Scott, could you introduce him to
Oh my
the
God.
basketball coach?
Sure, after that last game he played in New York, Coach will jump at him.
Good. And let's hope that Evan's desire for vengeance is
Uh-oh.
short-lived.
Oh no.
No. Oh no. Scott's getting involved.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm honored that you've come.
I'm not here for your little student body meeting, Mystique. Behold,
Ah, so this is the speed demon I've been hearing about.
Pietro Maximov.
It's just really creepy that they kind of like audit the children. And it's like they're teenagers. Come on, I know. Like, how do you? It's weird. First of all, how do you
How do you have
acquire
that?
this
Then
information?
we shall extend the hand of friendship to the boy.
It will not be that easy. He believes he needs no one. However, there may be a way.
What?
Yes?
Young Pietro has a grudge rivalry against Evan Daniels.
The new student Xavier enrolled here last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pietro has
Yes.
recently taken the advantage of that competition. And I believe Mr. Daniels would like to settle the score.
Well then, I know just how to bring them together.
Oh no.
Excellent. Then I will take it from there.
But I also think with her, she's a puppet.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So
she's
maybe
also
she'll have a
afraid.
change.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he has dirt on her somehow.
Spike, the coach just called. Says you gotta come to the gym. You got a game tonight.
There wasn't one on the schedule.
Well, there is now. Coach says Principal Darko might put it together
Oh, yeah,
last minute.
great.
Says he wants you suited up in like 1 hour and
Last
studying
minute.
against the
Don't you think that's sus? Everybody.
Dude! All right! You get to play against your alma mater!
No one else is
Are they
questioning
questioning it?
it. Those two seem like
Yeah.
they're.
Yeah.
But
Guys.
no one else is questioning.
Maybe just like just send him there to see what happens.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Maximoff! Well, out of jail already? Or is this miserable dump part of your punishment?
We've got a score to settle, Pietro.
I thought he just said Ben too.
Props for the attitude. Might be hope for you after all, Daniels.
Oh my god, just shut up.
On here.
What are you doing?
I can't handle.
Is this the guy who was stealing from the lockers?
You not hurt our son.
That true?
Is he younger than? Like,
think
was
so.
He so
Yeah,
small?
yeah, I trashed those lockers. What, you gonna do something about it?
Look, I think you better come with us.
You're going to jail.
That's it, Pietro!
He just lays there. He didn't even get
I
up.
know.
Time.
Stop.
Sounds like a challenge. Come on, Daniels, let's see what you got.
He just walked on top of him.
Trust me, man. You're gonna find out!
No.
Man, that guy's fast.
We can't let Evan do this alone.
We have to do it with her.
X-Men, you're never alone.
Yeah, I love those terms. Like that.
Give it up, Daniels.
Also ages for everybody.
Yeah.
Not this time, Pietro. It's time I win one.
God.
You call this a challenge? You can't even touch me, no matter what I
It's
do.
like friendly competition and turn into something
Yeah.
else.
Bye to Bayville.
We have to stop him.
I've tried. He's just too fast. I thought you said all that training stuff would help.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
he's so little.
I know.
What?
What the hell?
He's so annoying.
Gee, you can't run if his feet are off the ground.
On it.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
I can't hold him.
If you're successful,
Yeah, that's really creepy.
if you think you can handle the job.
Sounds like a challenge.
But that's his problem.
Yeah, I know.
Minutes.
He's not like a bad
I know.
guy. It's just like his brain works different. Whoa,
Come with me.
that's creepy.
Concerning.
Excuse me. They have a pool.
I guess so. He goes, oh my.
Congratulations, Evan. I understand you've been cleared of all charges.
Yeah, it feels good to have that off my record. Hey, thanks for your help, Professor.
Ew! Professor! Kurt's like totally getting fur in the pool.
Oh my god.
We're just glad to have you with us.
Thanks. Hey, check this out.
Oh no. Oh.
Sorry.
It would appear your nephew is going to fit in just
No.
fine. Aroro.
Yes, but one must wonder, is that a good thing?
Oh, I love him.
He's gotta be like
He's
14.
much younger than them, I think.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know ages, like if they're like 17, 18, and like everyone else is kind of like, because I think Scott's, is he a senior, did they say, or junior?
Probably, yeah.
But even so, it's like, he's adorable.
love him.
And it might, in a way, like, especially when you're younger, you're very, very impatient. So seeing how this kind of went down, like, he was pissed off because, you know, someone was stealing from him.
Yeah.
And then everyone else, and he wanted to be able to, like, you know, be like
Stop
this
that,
hero
yeah.
and show people that, oh, I have my powers under control, I could use them for good. So it's kind of good that he was utilizing these resources that he
Yeah.
has for good, but it's just learning how to control it first,
Yeah.
you know? He's very, very impatient, which is, you know, it's good to see in a character because then you can learn from those characters, see how they handle those situations. But here's
Well,
again...
okay, my question is,
Yes.
if he is 14, why are they throwing kids in jail?
Yeah, I know. That pissed me off because I'm like, first of all,
Both of them!
realistically speaking, because I know this is more like a kid's show, but realistically speaking,
They would
what
call
you
the
do
parent, or
is
like-
you call the parent, but you keep them in the cop car or something because it did look bad, but you don't.
But at the same time, it's like it's not even like they checked.
I know,
cameras
unless
for
it's
the
different
school.
each state,
I'm like,
but I don't
know.
It's sad to think about because literally he was put in jail, and I'm like, if he's 14,
No.
and plus especially if you're like you don't have all the evidence on who did it, and then you throw the other kid in too, like what? So I like how with is Quicksilver,
Yeah.
with him he's like his mind's moving a mile a minute. So the problem with that is that he gets bored quickly because he probably can finish any task super fast.
Yeah, exactly. So
And
I don't
then-
think he's. Maybe he'll have a change of heart. Like I don't think he's gonna. Like I don't think he's a bad person.
No.
It's just like if this is what's gonna give him the most interest in his life,
That's what he's going to go
to
towards.
it.
Because I think even with him, this is the biggest problem, okay? And this happens a lot on a lot of shows with, like, villains, okay? And they've shown, like, all these characters, how they became, like, kind of way, like, oh, they're being recruited by the dark side.
Yeah.
It's like, well, because they were more patient with them.
Right.
This side is, let's get them now, let's go and try to help them.
I've been there.
I've been there. And she's like, I love her.
I love
Don't get me wrong.
both of them, but when they recruit,
No,
they need someone else. They need to. I don't think there's any more people joining their team.
No.
Based on the intro, but we could be
Yeah.
wrong. But based on the intro, I don't think there's going to be any more like drastic recruitment. But it's like they need to find someone
I know.
who has people skills,
Yeah.
but isn't pushy like those two.
Exactly.
Because it's like they'll come in and they'll start out fine, but then they'll be like they'll do something that scares someone,
Yep.
and then chaos happens, like it did for the last 5 episodes.
And
so it's like
that's-
if they are going to recruit more people for like their team and stuff, they really need to find someone.
And that's the biggest thing, because if you think about it, imagine if you woke up and suddenly you have these powers, or like him, it's like he knew he has these abilities
Yeah, but
already.
then strangers come to your house and like, you
Yeah.
need to move in with us.
And what I like what they did though, which was such a good thing to see, especially because it's a kid's show. The parents knew,
Yeah.
and it wasn't just like, oh, we're gonna go to the kid, we're gonna go to Spike and be like,
Yeah,
hey,
they were
join
asking
us.
the parent, especially because
Yeah.
he's younger too.
And
Yeah.
the parents were present. And if you notice, like on all of them, the majority of them had like some kind of like guidance
Yeah.
or like guardian. It's like someone older is like, okay, they're informed about this. You know, it's not just like, oh, let's go to the kid and ask them, oh, can
Yeah.
you do this? It's like, no, that would be wrong because the right thing to do is go to a parent. Unless that parent is extremely abusive or anything.
Right.
But they're following laws, basically.
Apparently.
Yeah, and the thing is with him, though, I want to see how he does kind of, like, grow. Because he's a very interesting character because he's very impatient, but I think that's something he's going to overcome. But I'm curious about his powers because it looks like even if he, like, sneezes or does certain this, it'll be uncontrollable. So even when he was doing a cannonball, it was like, it comes out of random.
Yeah, I'm sure, like, over time he'll get used to it. Yeah.
I definitely want to see more training sessions with them, though. That's like Wolverine or
that
anybody.
random room that
You
they
know?
go to.
Yeah, it's because I feel like that is something that grows a character when they have those sessions because I feel like all of them are going to have struggle with their like inner powers or unlock something, but it kind of does show you that through their struggle they're going to persevere. So he's definitely going to be one of them though because it's showcased very heavily. Like he's going to have issues with his powers. Something else to look out for, which I don't know who it's going to be, could be Scott. I mean, I could see it happening to Scott, where it's like one of their powers take over.
Yeah.
And then causes extreme mayhem. If it's Scott, that's going to be really bad.
Yeah.
Because just the way they're hinting, oh, this isn't a power that you want to have indoors. And he doesn't, so it's like, in a way, Scott's has been showcased like almost every episode after everyone's, and you could tell it does bother him.
Yeah.
But he's learned to control it. But the only thing I say about with Scott is it shouldn't just be sunglasses.
They need the ones that like
Goggles or something.
Yeah.
You know, or they need to invent something, because I'm afraid those things are going to fall off like they did
like
in
if
the
it's
first
like a
episode.
windy day, it's
Yeah.
like sometimes that will take it away.
Exactly.
Come on.
But yeah, my friends, we have an amazing day. Stay weird, stay whatever, stay awesome. Till next video, just fangirl, fanboy, fan person. Every single day.